Thank you for joining us as we continue our Bible study on John 14, 1 through 14, for the fifth Sunday of Easter, May 3rd. Unfortunately, the promise by Jesus is not reassuring but confusing to his disciples. They are baffled how to follow Jesus if Jesus is no longer living. Despite walking beside Jesus during his ministry and learning from his teachings, they do not know the way of Jesus. Plus, what might it mean for Jesus to come again and get the disciples and bring them to Jesus? It is as if Jesus does not grasp the finality of death. If Jesus is to die, then the disciples will be alone. There will be no second chance to be with Jesus. So the questions are, describe the confusion of the disciples, and how will the resurrection of Jesus help give clarity to the disciples? Well, it is a confusion. Death is a finality. We don't see anything coming after that. At least not here where we are. Not to mention, if Jesus is going away, they fully don't understand. Is he meaning he's going to die? Is he going to be going to someplace else to study? Is he leaving them abandoned? What does this mean? They've just been seeing all the buildup as he's in Jerusalem for this final week in the conflict. And their hopes or dreams of thinking that Jesus was going to come to change everything was slowly evaporating because he wasn't obtaining power or control or getting the priests on their side. And how will the resurrection of Jesus help to clarify the disciples, give clarity to the disciples? Well, this is where they learn that Jesus is more than just a teacher, more than just a mere mortal trying to bring change, but he is actually the Son of God. That's what Thomas says in a few more chapters, my Lord and my God. And that in this we see death is not the finality, but Jesus does come and bring us to him. That Jesus does follow through on his promises. And it gives us that surety that we can know that these promises are for us, including to the one that says we are God's children and we are forgiven. The resurrection shows us that Jesus' words have meaning and they do what he says. What are your thoughts on this? Thank you, and God be with you.